Okay, the subject of this video is something that should be of interest to those that are looking to get into analytics. And by this, I mean like anybody, not just people with a technical background, but also folks with a business background. And that is the concept of the T-shaped professional. If you're not familiar with this idea, it's simply this. The vertical part of the T represents specialization, some collection of skills that you know deeply that are of interest to employers, that provide value to employers. The horizontal part of the T is essentially a diversified set of skills, not nearly to the depth of knowledge as the vertical, but is synergistic with the vertical. So for example, this could be anything. And I'll just pick an example here from my own life. Okay, so I'm developing a partnership with a company called TDWI, and they are an organization that specializes in professional education in the data space. They provide training on a broad range of data-related topics. So if you're interested in working with a company like TDWI, like I was, the vertical would be educational experience. So for me, I've taught at community colleges, I taught at a company called Data Science Dojo. I have a lot of experience creating online content that people like for educational purposes. So that's the vertical part. Now, the horizontal part is things like I've been a software engineer, I've been a data architect, I've been an enterprise architect, I know machine learning, I know process behavior charts, I know Excel, I know SQL, I know R, right? A whole diversified set of skills that are synergistic with the vertical part. So that makes me attractive to TDWI. Now here's the great part. If you're a business professional and you're interested in getting into analytics, you've already got this. You've already got this. And I'll take an example from a recent comment that I answered actually this morning. So it was from somebody who's studying supply chain management. That is this person's vertical, supply chain management, learning all about the business. Being a business subject matter expert in a very real way actually gives you a leg up if you want to get into analytics because you already have your vertical. What you need to do is then combine that with synergistic skills in analytics. And as you might imagine, based on how I look at the world, this is not all that complicated. There's not this many things that you need to learn to get synergy with this. So for example, if you're a supply chain professional, and I'll continue with that example, and you don't have a robust background in analytic topics for whatever reason, the basics are all you're going to need. Process behavior charts in Excel, linear regression in Excel, logistic regression in Excel. Some clustering would be good. Clustering is wildly useful in supply chain management. And of course, there are various optimization techniques coming from operations research, OR, that you can do in Excel as well with the solver. Those 5 things, boom, become your horizontal. Marry that up with your supply chain subject matter expertise vertical, and now all of a sudden you've got synergy, baby. Better together, chocolate and peanut butter. And you might be much more inclined to land a supply chain analytics type position rather than just a supply chain management position. Okay, so there you have it. The T-shaped professional. Learn it, love it, because it'll help you go a long way in landing that first analytics gig. Until next time, stay healthy and happy data sleuthing.